to get Chelsea's City, and she does take it, and it's 2
for Japan. Look at that for a great reaction.
Of the season, got a double against Southampton in the League Cup here, and now has one again.
Unbelievable.
Miyazawa with a wonderful goal.
First half where they were on top for large periods at the beginning and then just tapered off a little bit, so they need to be careful here.
Vicario flicks it around the corner for cap time, and now she bursts into the penalty area. It's back across to the American. She misses it, but Maika Hamano is there to get Chelsea's second goal. All a little bit too easy. Manchester City undone at the back, and Maika Hamano makes it Chelsea 2, Manchester City 0.
Again, the sign. But here it's too easy to play out. She can drive inside. Great pass, great link-up play here. Too strong for Alex Greenwood there. And then you can see 2v1 there, Rose. Does she go with Vicario? Does she stay with Hamano? It didn't really matter in the end. Either one could have got on the end of the cross there, but it's a well-taken finish there by Maika Hamano.
Only scored 2 goals in the WSL last season, but Maika Hamano already has one now for Chelsea, and that goal makes Manchester City's evening a whole lot harder.
Wahhabi again into Lauren Hemp. Shaw and Carolyn into the box. Hasegawa is there, free. 2, chooses Fujino on the edge. Here's Hasegawa, and a chance for Manchester City, and she does take it, and it's too easy for the home side, really. And Yui Hasegawa opens her account this season.
And this is wonderful play on the edge of the box. Short and sharp. The Brighton defenders are asking for offside. I think she's really clever. I think you just see that little moment. She looks over her back shoulder, opens her body out, doesn't actually run forward too quickly, just changes the angle of her body. And then at this point as well, look at this for a finish. Opens the hips out, in the side netting. Sung hero, but she's on the score sheet tonight.
Well, she controls that midfield.
That and cuts it back, but again coolly dealt with. Coming under pressure though was Denton. He's lost out here. This is Kirby. And Kirby gets the beating of Denton again and then delivers dangerously. Seika. And again. And Seika scores! And doubles the Brighton lead. Really smartly taken after some neat Brighton build-up. And they're 2 up against West Ham. And just a little bit too good for West Ham at the moment.
Yeah, we can talk about this finish, and the give and go inside the 18-yard box is brilliant from Brighton, but third, fourth phase attack from their counter press, and you know, picking the ball up here on the edge of the 18-yard box, a little give and go and a great finish across the keeper into the bottom corner of the net, and it's nothing more than Brighton deserved, to be honest. You know, their work rate off the ball to try and win it back in those higher areas has created that opportunity, and they finished it really well.
Speedy, hungry forwards coming onto the pitch.
Hayashi for Everton. Mamiki is brought down, and it will be a penalty. Yana Fernandez, they're bringing that Japanese international Mamiki down this game.
Oh, they really do. And look at that Japanese connection. It's a brilliant run from midfield, from Mamiki. They've made an instant impact, and it's clumsy from behind. She conceded.
Yuka Mamiki, she composes herself. New signing for Everton. Yuka Mamiki for Everton. And it's put into the back of the net. Bottom right-hand corner. And Everton are back in this. She won, she scored the penalty, and that's her first goal for the club. And it's game on.
It actually is very close to being saved by Lete. She guesses the right way. She had to wait an age to take it, Mamiki. But she's so experienced. Played at a World Cup, played at the Olympics. Played over 40 times for Japan. Look at that for a great reaction.
Halfway through this first half, no breakthrough yet. Miedema in towards Shaw, nice return there to Fujino, and Manchester City find a way through.
What a finish from Fujino. She puts that ball into the stanch of the goal. What a finish.
Well, Manchester City have had to withstand a lot of Spurs pressure in the opening. But Alba Fujino, who scored against Spurs last season, here nets against them once more. Given plenty of room on the edge of the area, and Spurs punished.
And she gets a little bit too much time and space, gets a bit lucky with the nick, but can't take anything away from the finish to it, but still the power behind the shot on her right foot. You know, straight into the top corner of the goal. Let's say in that one, but another good effort from Man City.
Here's the goal again. Did Kopp let herself down there? She got a hand to it, wasn't quite in the corner.
Yeah, maybe watching it back now, Kopp maybe could have got a little bit of a stronger hand, but I think there's so much power on it that she couldn't really do too much, but...
Ireland, half an opening. And the ball in is cleared by Holland, but United will quickly deliver it back. And now Toon. United beginning to show their quality in the early moments. Toon again. And Park with the cross, it travels a long way, and what a finish!
Unbelievable.
Miyazawa with a wonderful goal for Manchester United. She could not have hit bands here, celebrating already. An absolute cracker.
I mean, that was absolutely, what a strike. That's definitely going to go up there in the definitely a goal that was coming. Man United were being patient, but, you know, 4 minutes in and already 6 or 7 entries into the box. I mean, they've definitely taken the game to Liverpool and you know, completely wrong-footed there, the keeper. Could have done nothing about that one.
Well, she only tends to score one a season, Hinata Miyazawa. And if that's her only goal of the campaign, it'll be a memorable one. That was simply...
Everton free kick. Danger for Manchester United. Plenty of whip on it. It's a good punch by Tullis Joyce, but Everton get the rebound. And despite started on the back foot, they take the lead at Hill Dickinson Stadium in the women's game. At the new stadium, Hanoka Hayashi is there to blast in the rebound. And Everton, with quarter of an hour on the clock, take a historic lead against Manchester United.
I think you nailed it. It's a great set piece in from Mamuki on that right-hand side. And it was just the quickest, really good delivery. Tullis Joyce gets a hand to it. But Kitagawa just into the back of the net. Really good delivery from Mamoki, though. Makes it hard for Tullis Joyce really to gather it. And you can see here the United players are all looking at each other in that zonal position, but no one's picked up the run.
Ohabi. Rose. Kasparai. Berne making the little run ahead of her. Nice touch from Lohman. Great chance for Liverpool. Great chance for Manchester City. And it's been taken by Awaba Fujino. And they have turned it around. Manchester City, from 1-0 down, they lead 2-1. And there isn't too much time left.
Here they are, City again. They're patient, they're persistent. They know they have goals in them. Again, this just comes from this right-hand side. Again, it's Rose out to Kasparai. Penny has just come back on the pitch, ready to make a run. It's just that little touch. And again, Lohman, all that experience, just holding on, little slip-through balls. We've seen Fujino make these lovely little runs from midfield in beyond the back line. Absolutely driving finish through the legs of Borgraf, but again the power was too much.
Season. She hadn't scored in 2 seasons before that one. a few minutes ago. Letizia to chase. Oh, and she's lost it to Seika. And Brighton, with 3.5 minutes to go in injury time, have a second goal. Very out of character with a mistake at the back.
These Brighton have had down that sort of right-hand side from Manchester United through errors, and they'll be so disappointed, United, to open the door back up. All they needed to do was manage the game, but credit to Brighton, they haven't given up on this. They're still pushing, and they'll be pushing now for an equaliser, I've no doubt.
Great finish from Kiko Seika. It's their second league goal of the season. Got a double against Southampton in the League Cup here, and now has one against Manchester United in injury time.
Maisto with an outswinger maybe here. Floated towards the back post, and Gago again. Ishikawa is there. It's cleared away by Aston Villa.
Villa bringing everybody back, which means they absolutely don't have an outlet.
Curling effort into the corner. Everton are level. That is a wonderful strike here. Well, the technique from Kitagawa to curl into the corner.
Kitagawa there, she gets it on her right foot. She knows exactly where she wants to put it. Curls it round the keeper and hits the back of the net. But like I said, if Villa have someone up front there, they're able to put pressure on that ball. But yeah, great finish on the right foot, first time. Keeper's got no chance and puts the team.
That's a beautiful goal, and you mentioned that.
Played along the grounds. Here is Holtz. Holtz still with some room, tries to cut it back, and it's tapped in by Koga. And it's an equaliser for Tottenham. And it's a set-piece goal. Take nothing away from Holt there, though. Gets to the byline, taps it back across the face of goal. And there is Toka Koga. Just a simple tap-in. And Tottenham have their equaliser. Tottenham 1, Liverpool 1.
Fantastic play by Holt. I thought she'd lost her opportunity. I thought she'd held onto the ball too long. But like you say, she was able to take.
And this is that goal. Good work from Holtz. And there she is on the line. Toka Koga. Easy for the Japanese international. Worked it back. And that is probably the easiest goal she probably will ever score.
And that's Koga's not going to score an easier goal than.
Given away. And here's Viviana Miedema. And she has willing runners left and right. It's Fujino who does score this time. Alba Fujino scores in back-to-back games. It was an important goal against Liverpool last time out, but this one was rewarded for their dominance in possession, but it could have been all so different.
First time that Manchester City have got in behind West Ham's midfield 3 or 4, and it's the mistake from Zadorsky, and it's that one there, Miedema. She has been the threat, the one that looks like she's going to create something, and the way she draws in 3 West Ham defenders and then just delivers it on a plate for Fujino. The way she just drives and takes the space, doesn't pass early, and then ends up taking out Endo for the pass, rolls it into Fujino's place, and she's already had a shot this afternoon, but that one was dealt with and dispatched brilliantly.
Alba Fujino, still just 21 years old.
This second half has been mostly Brighton, and you know, it's been a long hour.
Simon's here, Leipzig pushes it away, comes back to Seke. And Brighton have been threatening to score a 4th, and they get it before full time. She has had an excellent game, Kiko Seke, and she seals it with a goal. Brighton now lead Leicester City by 4 goals to 1.
Really well picked up here, a long-range strike. Anticipation there to follow up and get the tap in. At this late stage in the game just shows the desire from Brighton to want to really turn the screws here, and CK finishing that off. It's a brilliant afternoon for her. She's been great all day.
Yeah.
Player of the match today is CK for me, because she's been involved, as we just said, in everything, and she's got her just real toes of Imran.
The player with more than 100 appearances for her country, Gaora. Well, corner allowed to travel a very long way, and eventually stooping to head it in is Saki Kumagai to give London City Lionesses the lead against the run of play. It's been all Villa in the opening 12 minutes, but it's the visitors who strike first.
It's the corner, Kumagai there. Kearns just gets lost. She finds herself at the back post. Nobody marking her, bounces through the penalty box, and Kamagi's there. Right place at the right time, gets the header on it. Yeah, just looking at Kearns. D'Angelo tries to get across.
First WSL goal for her. It's never going to be nil.
Just playing a really strange ball across the face of the earth here. Just seeing Kamagai's goal there, getting the head on it. D'Angelo tries to get down Cousin, but she's free.
Like if they can get another, it'd be an awful long way back for Villa. Aslani again to deliver, helped on by Sangare, and there is the third goal, and it's a second for Kumagai. Another header from a corner for her. Villa undone once more, and London City Lionesses on their way to 3 points at Villa Park.
There's a thunderous header from Kumagai, who made the run again, unmarked. Again, poor defending, nobody follows her run, and it lands. She's in the right place at the right time again. Loses Hansen, keeps running, keeps the run going, and then here you see the first goal. Just loses her marker at the back post, guides it into the bottom corner. And then here's the second one, finds herself all alone in the 6-yard box, and it's a thunderous header home for the Perk in the shot. Good defending again from London City.
Lionesses back-to-back wins in the WSL for them. This one inspired by Saki Kumagai, who scored twice with her head from corners, one in the first half, one in...
Keeper is, you know, obviously good at stopping the ball from going in the net. That's an important part, but you're ultimately 11 players on the pitch, so you need to do your job.
Paris pickpocketed, and now Seike is in, and Seike opens it up for Brighton. A mistake at the back from Paris, giving the ball away, and it's an early opener for Brighton at home. Seike, there in goal, and Brighton lead. London City 0, Brighton 1.
Seike has been so dominant in front of goal this season, and she's shown that again here. Third is always hard to defend against, and yeah, puts it home really nicely. London City will be disappointed to concede so early, but there's plenty of time to fight back.
Really nice finish from Kiko Seike. That's her 6th goal this season. She's been ever present in this Brighton side, and she's put her team ahead here early on. London City playing well, I mean, up until now. Maybe
international goalkeeper. A lovely ball through, now a chase for Payne. Gargo's in the middle. Payne's ball across towards Gargo. Can it be finished at the far post? It can! Honoka Hayashi has put Everton in front very much against the run of play.
And they're just allowing Germa to stay on the ball, but it's the use of the ball here and the turn in behind from Amoki that releases Payne, and the pace and power to get herself down this near side and deliver a brilliant cross that you're expecting Gago to pop it in, but the finish and the aggression and determination to get on the end of that from Hayashi is absolutely brilliant, and what a dream start for Everton.
It's only the 6th goal that Chelsea have conceded in the WSL this season. Ball across from Payne. Gargo couldn't get on the end of it. Hayashi most certainly could.
The anticipation that that's going to come all the way across the 6-yard box to get yourself on the score sheet.
Our post, not near.
Asai whips it in this time, and it's found the back of the net. And Vivian Asai, has that sailed all the way in, or did that find a deflection off Ueki?
Great header from what I see, and I know it's sunny up here in the gantry, but it looked like a tremendous ball in, whipped in, and Ueki's made that near post run, got up really well into the far corner. You can see here, she makes that near post run, and yeah, it's a great header. For someone so small as well, that tends to be the problem. Liverpool will be bitterly disappointed. Allow someone of her height and stature to get a free run and a free header when you have the likes of Jenna Clark, Evans, Silcock, 3 centre halves. But it's a great goal by Ueki. And I believe her first one in the league.
Yep, that's her first goal this season for Riko Ueki. A brilliant play.
Straight to Missy Bokearns, who can get the cross in. Daly was lurking. She had a bit of space to work with herself. And now City come racing forward for Gino, right-hand side. Terrific ball. Parker getting back across. Kasparai is calling for it for Gino! Well, it may well have taken a deflection, but it doesn't matter. It was struck with real force, and Manchester City have a third. And now running away with this game against Aston Villa. And the home support celebrate once more.
Yeah, and there we go again, that difference. Aston Villa had half a chance to create something at one end. The ball comes to Miedemar, who plays a wonderful pass. That goal is all about the pass from Miedemar. Out to Fagino, who has a good first touch. Perhaps Lucy Parker could have got a bit tighter, a bit closer. Tries to slide to block the shot. Takes a deflection and takes it past D'Angelo, who again is left with that goal for Aston Villa, and you almost feel sorry for her that she finds herself
sit back and defend and just let other teams have the ball. So it's good to one extent, but then when you go behind, in my eyes, you've got to start pressing again, because there's no way you're ever going to get on the ball if you don't press, which they're looking to do now. Look, okay, so that's interesting that now they have gone behind, they're pressing and winning the ball back.
And it's Arsenal this time that give the ball away. Chance for Everton. Oh, another stunning goal. And it's Hayashi again, who scored the winner against Chelsea last weekend. She's now got the equaliser against Arsenal, and look what it means to her. And out of nothing, really, it's the first time Everton have really put any sort of attacking move to found a beauty here, and it's Everton 1, Arsenal 1.
Yeah, it's a great finish there from Hayashi. Surprised us again, but yeah, good touch at the edge. Great technique to guide it in. Keeper's got no chance, but that just comes from the press. I was worried that Everton were going to continue to sit deep and sit in, but you could see straight away from the off, as soon as they went behind, they were pressing the whole team front line, and it's paid off. It was a good press and win initially, I think, from Wheeler, and it's felt lovely to Hayashi, and yeah, take nothing away from it. It's a fantastic finish with her right foot.
Well, interesting to see what